Welcome back. You're now tuned into the other side of sports. Is your host, Laws, in the building. It's me, it's Ern. We here. We rocking out. You already know it's a lot of stuff on tap. Hey, Ern, dog, was this Hollywood? They try to murk our man, huh?
Don't obey, not our man.
Hey, they try to get him, son.
It definitely looked like wrestling out that joint. The Bama bust a little red dye joint on his ear. They got up with the Black Power joint, and he about to use that for the album cover the rest of the election cycle.
No, so you saying the people they went into witness protection, all of that joint was staged. They got him out here on the island. The kids' family about to get like 10K after the election, 10, 20K to their account after the election go through. It's not a crime to stage this joint, dog. That's what I like. If it is staged, if it isn't staged, it looks staged to me because the Bama threw the fist up. He did like, dog, when you earn you. I'm not saying we come from humble beginnings, dog. We been exposed to shootouts. Bama's got real guns. Bama's clapping at cars, all types of stuff, right? That's not how people act when Bama's is really bucking shot.
At all.
And like most people, they be like, dog, the people, it's real. I'm like, hold on, bro. Like, you mean to tell me everybody, all the Secret Service people all did the same exact thing, like in unison? Dog, when real shots rang out, it's some people who freeze. They get shook. It's some other people who jump into action, and then other Bamas just scatter and run. Not everybody don't do the same thing, Aaron.
Then what's the point of having Secret Service if you're going to let Bamas crawl on the roof with a rifle, hang out for like 2-3 minutes before they get their shots off?
It's TV. It's TV,
It's
Aaron.
TV.
That's all it is, though. Listen, if this was orchestrated by the team, that's a genius orchestration, though.
Genius. Because he's going to be Tupac the rest of the election cycle. He's about to be out this joint like he untouchable. And all he
done set up his talking points for the rest of the campaign, though. They tried to kill me. They don't want me in it, but they can't stop this movement. Like the joint is
five shots couldn't stop me, dog. It's about to be out of control. They about to be digging in the crates for all of the rap references they can find.
You already know, bro.
So they can get all the Southern coons and all everybody else all riled up, dog. You saw your boy Sauce Gardner. Like Bama's is slowly coming out of the woodwork, feeling like it's okay. You know what I mean? To get behind the joint, Paul. But it's about to be crazy. He about to wash it. He about to wash it, man. Bernie, yeah. Life with Bernie. No, weaker than Bernie.
He came back with the JD Vance pick as his VP. The Bama JD Vance was slandering him, dog. So this
you gotta kiss the ring. If you on that side, you gotta kiss the ring.
The Republican, like, hey, you can do all the wild stuff, but we need our man in the joint. Get our man in there, and then about to be a wild ride, dog. Wild ride. Dang. Dog, last 2 weeks ago, hey, look, Smoney reminded me that you supposed to give us a story time.
What was the story about?
You were supposed to
you
share
give me
with
the context.
Us. We was talking about dates, going out, spending big bread. I think that was 2 weeks ago. We were talking about going on the high profile dates. They want to go to steak dinners.
Oh, first of all, dog. This is off subject. I don't remember what the story is supposed to be.
Okay.
When I tell you, dog, Shoto, it's one of the joints that we referenced that if Bama's trying to. When I tell you,
trying to find something.
Some of the baddest youngins in the city was all in that. Dog, I never seen nothing like it. Never seen nothing like it in my life in the city of the District of Columbia. When I tell you, some of the baddest, all at one time, I'm looking around like, young, what the is going on?
Who was you with?
That's undisclosed information. But when I tell you, dog, the joint was unbelievable. Like
Unreal.
unreal. It was like fake. Like I was in the Matrix, dog, a simulation. I was like, this can't be real life.
All
And
the IG thotty joints.
it wasn't even the thought. No, it was a table of those for sure, for sure. It was some of them in there. But I mean, just like regular, like classy looking, super bad joints. I was like,
Mm,
and most of them was not there with dudes. They was there with just table of girls, like 4 or 5
mm.
different tables. I'm like, young, what is going on today? The joke was crazy.
So you booked your return trip.
Yeah, the joke was crazy. Like if you a single dude in the area
Yeah,
and you
okay.
like the, I don't want
Talk
to say
to
the
him.
bougie joint, but the uppity joint. If you go to a happy hour show though, dog, I was like, oh my good, like
You
oh
gonna
my god.
cash out.
No, they go. I can't guarantee what Alabama gonna do, what their level of game is, but they there.
Okay. You in the vicinity. You sit there long
You in the
enough. You
vicinity.
just go there every week, and then next thing you know, you're gonna be a common,
You go
a
there every week.
household name.
You gonna be filing for some
Bankruptcy,
assistance. Dog. I don't know about every
government
week,
assistance.
but
You gonna
you
be
pop in. You need something. You best bet to do your work the first time you get there.
you bad dog go in that joint and carry a net, fish for everything you can get one time only,
One
dog.
time only. Oh,
Oh man.
crazy.
Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. Look, it's kind of a semi question of the day, but it's not really a question of the day. It's something I've noticed on Facebook.
Uh,
It said, this will forever be controversial. But fellas, if a woman confesses she has strong feelings for you and wants a relationship with you, but you don't, just ghost her and stop calling her for the love of God. Women, if you express your interest in a man for a relationship and his response is always BS or he's still single, for the love of God, just ghost him and walk away. It's such a common, horrible disconnect that is happening over semantics and feelings. A person's words and actions will always align where their true desires are.
this from a
Who
woman?
you already know. You probably even know who.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. So any information shared in Facebook, especially Facebook groups,
It's a
it's probably gonna
reflection.
be from a goofy. Like
Mhm.
it's somebody either old, like all of the wash people, like all of the Trumpers, all of the like just weird, like misfits of America are in the comment sections of Facebook and Facebook groups. Like that's where you go find all of the weirdlings, like all of the just wild misfits from society are in. So whenever I be seeing like Facebook groups or stuff like that, and I see conversations, I might
Mhm.
screenshot it, take it to the group chat. But Bama's ain't engaging in that drink for real. Like most of the
Uh-huh.
normal people not engaging in that.
Yeah, this person sound hurt, dog.
Sound
They
like pain.
sound hurt. It sound like Mama Pain, dog. And unfortunately, this is what happens. People have things happen to them, and then they don't have an outlet, and they just like go and vent on Facebook like they personal stuff, and it's really a reflection of them. And I mean, somebody saying that if you don't like somebody, you just need to ghost them and you can't do that either. They gonna cry about that too.
Well, I can't see. It's too much like accountability for a woman to just say, "Hey, be honest about
Mhm.
where you are, state that, and keep it moving." Like, why did you automatically jump to ghost? Because is that what accountability looks like? And you have to be honest about what you really feel, like what your position really is. Just say, "Hey, like that's not what I'm looking for right now, or I'm not interested." I don't understand the
Yeah,
need to jump
but
to ghost.
this the thing they don't want. They don't want what they're asking for. They don't want that. You don't want the Bama to be honest and be like, yeah, I'm not really feeling you like that.
You a little chubby. You got
You're a little John. I just got on the side. Like, if a Bama just was talking like that, you could.
they slander him too. He misogynistic. He don't want
You
woman built like his
narcissistic.
mother. He want a snow bunny. We not built like that. You know how it go.
No, look, my
You can't
father-in-law
win.
sat up on the pulpit this weekend and talked about BMI and obesity, dog. I thought they were,
I should
I
have
was
been
like,
there.
they might have stolen him from
I
the
should have been
pews.
there.
I said, okay, dang, but he 80, dog. He don't care, but once he gets to a
Yeah,
certain
once you get up there, they don't care no more.
the
They
truth
just
is
gonna
the
speak the
truth,
truth.
dog. Yeah, and the thing is, this the killer. he a doctor, and the facts back it up. Like he got the data sheet on the screen in the back. Like you
So
can
they
be
can't
mad,
say he
but
don't know what he's talking about.
this the data. Heart disease, heart diabetes. This the leading cause right here. Obesity. I'm like, Dad, chill, Slim, chill. Hey, bro, it's rough out here, bro. It's rough out here. The dating game, all young, it's rough out here. Good luck. But Aaron said there's some options at Shoto, though. Y'all can go to Shoto.
Elite options, though. Elite options. You're not gonna find an Applebee's or Outback out in the suburbs. You gotta go ahead and make your way to the city. Make a reservation and shoot your shot.
Dog.
Or show up at the bar.
Just show up at the bar. That's gonna be your best bet. Just show up at the bar. If you try to
everybody
go
can't finagle at a bar.
But I feel like it's easy
for you because you got the golden personality. But everybody not firing the way you would be firing at the bar. Some Bama's get over that joint, be nervous or be like Herb Johnson Auto, as you say.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The environment's gonna be conducive. I mean, generally people they trying to like meet somebody in that bracket. Like
you like Jordan trying to pick players, dog. Your personality, you can't grade the Bama's that can't function in space like that, dog. Like a lot of these Bama's, they not smiling, they can't they don't have a personality, they can't talk to youngins they don't know, especially a bad youngin. 80-90% of Bama's can't. A dude could get youngins, but if it's a super bad joint, Bama gonna be like, oh, I don't know.
Real talk, we should help these squares out, dog. If you're a square and you watch the show, we gonna help you.
It's too late in our age bracket.
Yeah, you're right. If you at our age, it's a rap city in the basement, though. You should have made better choice. But if you we got a couple teeny boppers between 20 and 27, we can help out, stay the right way. Sure. So this is the thing. You gotta become. This is one of the keys. If you want to get a bad joint, you want to try to meet some. You got to become a volume shooter, though. You got to become a volume.
That's not my strategy. See, we got two different strategies.
Nah. I'm saying no. Hold on. Hear me out. If you don't have no game, you don't got no.
Oh, you talking about
it's one thing. If you got natural talent, you just come out firing, J work. You know what I'm saying? You can just work on your craft. But if you ain't got no game, none of that, and you got to become a volume shooter, dog. You got to get shots up, because that's the only way you will get opportunity. You got to get shots up, and then from you missing and taking a lot of shots and miss, you're gonna learn what to do, what not to do. You're gonna become more adept at playing at that level. You know what I'm saying? There's, I know in basketball, when you playing, it's never been me. I always been a cooker, but when it was Bamas who weren't cookers that was playing on the team, the ones that I would pick to play on my team would be the ones that know they role, dog. They knew their limitations. They wasn't trying to do too much. You got to know your limitations and just play within your game, dog. Aaron, you play within your game. One of your most is the quietness. You just hang the. You made that a superpower, dog. Now you are tall, so that Joe helped you a lot. That give, because real talk, in basketball too, when you tall, they might cut some of the short bammers, but they gonna keep the tall back because they need. No, you can't get tall players there. You know what I'm saying? So they automatically put you in a different bracket, right? So you gotta learn what your skill set is, what you got in your corner, and you gotta lean into that, dog. You gotta lean into that. So, figure out what that is and figure out how you can lean into that. So, yeah, bro. But I'm with you. A lot of these dudes need help. I mean, it's league Bamas who squares that don't know what they're doing. So it's not even just, it's not relegated. Exactly. So it's not it's not relegated to just you. People everyday 9 to 5 type people, it's not this squares at every single level. Bama's got money, but they think that they just lead with the money. I'm gonna just lead with the money and then it's gonna give me and some of them do
in the right space. Yeah, but you can't get every joint like that.
You can't, but usually you can't hold joints like that. that might get your foot in the door sometimes. It's like having a degree at Harvard. You might get the look, you might get the interview, but you still may not get the job. Like, yeah, so it just is a lot of different factors. But we can give you the formula. We can help you turn you from a geek to chic, like Jenny. What was the joke? Jenny Jones? We can take you geek to chic. Go ahead and get you a nice haircut, shape up. If you look scraggly, look whatever.
Like, Bama's definitely need the dressing. You gotta get Bama's the dressing demo because some of these Bama's out here. Oh my Lord.
Bro, the thing is, you gotta realize it's just like a job interview. How you dressed automatically puts you on the open for season or nah. And it's also environment, like the environment you in too. If you're trying to talk to a young and you in Miami Beach and you just in a tank top and some shorts or something, that's okay. That might be fitting for the environment you in. But if you in Shodo, you in one of these joints, you can't be in a joint.
They not even let you in. They got the dress code. They got the dress code outside the joint. Like, this ain't one of those spots.
No Nike boots, no Timbs, none of that. Granted, there's a space and a place for that, but like that ain't it, dog. If you trying to, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro. I
wonder what percentage of dudes in our age bracket is still like single.
I would say probably like I don't know if they got trouble dating youngins. I don't know, bro. I don't know,
like
because it's
or higher or lower.
50% are single.
Yeah,
I don't think 50%, bro.
You think more?
I think less.
We talking about married. Like, I don't think girlfriend, boyfriend is a real thing. That's like a figment of.
Okay. Married. So I say in between 40 and 45, I would say the percentage of men that are married, probably like 30%. Probably like 35% is married.
And then the Bama's that play the girlfriend game to the end of time is probably what, another 30%?
Yeah, probably another 15, probably another 15%. Okay. Yeah, and then you got the rest. Then probably like it's like 5% that's just running through the town, and then the rest is just squares looking for something, but they don't know. They just sifting.
Try to get anything they can get.
Anything they can get, though. Exactly, though. Exactly.
Cold world.
And then you might got like, but then that's only just that demographic between 40 and 45. Outside of that, it's a big like demographic of Bamas who just like the not chronic daters, but they just like with the long term like waste out youngins' lives. Just they done been married or already had kids and they just back out here and they not looking to go back. Like it's a demographic, a large demographic of that. But like that's what I be telling. Like, well, I was talking to my coworkers. I was just like, if y'all looking for somebody to like be serious with, they're younger, like they like late 20s. I'm like, you need somebody in their like early to mid 30s. Like that's what you need to be looking at, like early to mid 30s, maybe middle 30s to early 40s. But like, it just gets insignificantly like it just gets harder as the older you get. It just gets harder. It just gets harder. So,
for men or women,
both.
You think?
See, so? For men, it's different for men though.
Very different.
It gets different for men because men get more options, and they're like, yeah, I don't know. So they start to become more picky, essentially, because they realize they don't have to like. Like, well, I don't have to like. I could just, and then they get stuck in comfort of like just doing themselves. So it's a different kind of trap for men than it is for women. Women, they get in the desperation, like I gotta find something. Men actually happens the opposite for them. They get more options as they become more established and stuff like that. And then it's harder for them to like choose one, like and be like, oh, I'm just gonna do this joint and just stick with this joint. Like, yeah, it becomes harder for women. They like, is there anybody for me? Please, please. So it's just different trajectory. So yeah, but we can help you though. We can help you. If you guys want some, you can always DM OSS 980. We'll give you the playbook, man or woman.
How to get body cam and just start moving around the town with a body cam or like the police.
Oh no. Speaking of moving around the town, Bronny James out here looking terrible, dog. It's worse than I thought, Aaron.
I would
This
look
man
better.
was 12,
I would look better right now at 41 years old in the summer league than that Bama been looking.
dog. The back, like
I'm gonna hit the rim.
Yeah, hit the rim, dog. It's like the it's like somebody told him like you need to shoot more, be more aggressive. The Bama tried to do that and it looked worse. I'm like, bro, you got
his confidence is like in the trash can right now. Like he has no confidence shooting the basketball. The Bama got to figure out a way how to be a point guard. Like I don't know if it's any class he could take, whatever resources his father got that they could like pull. This dude needs to figure out how to go from pretending like he's gonna be able to play a 3-and-D combo 2-guard to he got to bring the ball up. The ball got to be in his hands. He got to be able to run an offense to add any value because the Bama cannot score. The Bama is not gonna be able to defend at 6'0" against guards at 6'4", 6'5", 6'7". 6. It's just it's not looking good. It's still real early. It's still too early, but it's not looking good. If his father was not LeBron James, he would have got waived from the team.
First of all, he wouldn't be playing. They would have already cut his minutes and like just gave it to somebody else on the team that they're trying to develop. Like, I mean, let's just be honest, people. What we're saying is I'm not even trying to be that extra hard on him because I just think that it's really unfair because we all knew that he just wasn't that guy. Yeah, he wasn't ready. And I mean, and conventional wisdom says go back to school, play, cook at USC first, and then come to the league. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's just different circumstances. I get it. You may not even be able to like, you know, he might get lost in USC. I don't.
Yeah, like at a certain point, he might not even be qualified enough to cook in college. So they like the more tape they get out there, he can't blame the the heart issue that he had. Like he need to get to the league now because it might be more egregious when he go back and average 7 points. So it's like before we got more tape, bad tape, let's just go now.
Yeah. I mean, from a strategic standpoint, if I'm LeBron James, like I think they had to do it because you sent him back to USC, which I think he should have been. Like, I mean, I don't know. It depends on what you really want for your child. Like, you know, and what with his son playing at this level, I think he's just like I'm gonna just do whatever I want to do, dog. Like, screw it. Like, who gonna tell me nothing? Like, I came from nothing. We got this. We here. We're just gonna do it. And I kind of respect it, but he definitely set his son up, dog.
But this is the thing. It's very, 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 very different for 99.999999999% of parents because you're not worried about your child's future. Bronny Jr. is going to be rich and set for life, period. He don't have to go earn an income. He don't have to figure out what's after basketball from a financial standpoint. He can figure out what he loves, what his hobby's going to be. Maybe he's going to be a really good coach because a lot of trash Bammers be great coaches. Like he can be in the game or around the game of basketball without having to be LeBron to sustain his family, his kids, his grandkids. So at this point, it's like whatever my kid wants, I could give him. It's almost like a god or a genie. Like, and this Bama gave his son a chance at the NBA that he didn't deserve. Like, how many fathers can say that?
Dog.
Other than the elite white Bammers that give their son like
own the team.
yeah. But like, let's take that aside. Like, most parents can't do that for their kids.
You're right.
And so because you don't need to figure out what your financial life is going to look like, what you want to do? So I want to play in the NBA. You 5'5", but it don't. Come on. And
don't worry, son. We can make it happen.
He could play him out, but it's still a success because he wasn't supposed to be in the league to begin with. He made a Bama that would have never made the league be able to play in even if he play in one NBA game. That is a GOAT level pull, dog. You so you so big of a star that you could bring your son in the league
who's trash, belong in the
league, who couldn't even play in college, couldn't even cook in college, and got this Bama in the league. So to me, like, regardless of what happens, it's a success. People will try to spin it and like make it this negative thing that it can't be because the Bama's already playing with house money. He don't belong in the league and he in the league. You got to get up and go to UPS or go to the government job, whatever Bama's is doing, like pipe down, Like this Bama won. He playing with bonus money. Like it just whatever happens at this point.
Yeah, I do feel a little bit bad for him because it is a circumstance where I don't feel like he can win. Like he
won
doesn't
already.
have like. I mean, yes, he's so he's won in the sense that like, yeah, I already made it to the league and blah blah, and I deserve to be here, blah blah. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
jugging the system. Like you can't feel bad for the bank robber for not getting like they're jugging the system. He don't belong. He know he don't belong. Like so, what is the win in that? Like I'm sure if given the time, just like anything else, we talked about this last week, he can get competent enough to where you don't look at that Bama and every time you see him, you're like, this Bama trash. Yeah. Like I'm sure, or he can be to the point where he's just on the bench. A lot of Bama's in the league 7 8 years and barely touch the floor unless the team down or up 30.
You said something earlier about him like they're being around the game. Like definitely he could probably venture into coaching a lot sooner.
Coaching, be an agent like Rich Paul, any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it don't even matter, dog. Like it don't matter what happened. The Bama don't belong in the league. He in the league. Like they robbing the system. They jugging. It's like, what is a win in that? Like he doesn't belong. So we can't keep like knowing that he doesn't belong. We can't keep every week coming back and comparing him to the Bama that belong or the standard. Like everybody knows he wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the fact that LeBron's is dead. Now, if you want to have this conversation every season and say, okay, is he going to get another chance, or is it time to go ahead and figure out, how to drive an Amazon truck or whatever, Bama's do that don't make it, that's different. But every week, like, he's not going to get significantly better. It ain't like he ain't been playing basketball and then showed up last week, tried to play basketball, and then be looking for, like, improvement.
Yeah, no, I agree. Do you think he'll score 25 in a game this year?
Remember we was talking about this, and I said I'm putting $100 on it. All he got to do is have 25 one time. In the last 24 hours, no, I can't see this Bama scoring 25 points in a career, let alone see. He might not have 25 combined for the whole season because he playing against plumbers and he playing against Verizon installation techs and he playing against all segments of society. And he
playing against stock managers and Home Depot security guards and
when they put the real NBA Bama's I'd be shocked if he had 25. If you put 10 games together, I don't know if this Bama gonna get 25. So it's gonna be rough.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough, dog. He can't hit the side of a barn, dog. He just, oh man. Hey,
and it sounds like you trolling when the Bama really won in life, like because he could do really whatever he want to do.
And real talk, if he really was like if he really wanted to, go in, he could just be like, oh, y'all criticizing me, like y'all could just kiss my, like, you know what I'm saying? He could really go off like that. Like my dog house bigger than all of y'all houses and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? He could really go like that if he really wanted to. But it's just unfortunate, bro.
And he seemed like a good kid. Like he don't never. It's a lot of Bamas that you could root against. Like even though he I feel like a lot of people hate on people who come from, that level of
what do you call it?
Privilege or whatever.
Yeah.
But like he never I never heard him say nothing wild. Bama's got on him a little bit when they saw he went to the prom with the snow bunny. But outside of that, I haven't really seen anybody say anything negative about him.
He just hoop and play video games, dog.
Yeah,
he was me at 16, 17. That's all I wanted to do, dog. Yeah. That's it. All I wanted to do was hoop and play video games, bro. That's it. So, he already got us beat. So, yeah, bro. It's just tough out here, dog. It's tough out here. We getting closer to training camp. Is almost there. They thinking about going to 18 games. We knew this though. We knew
they've been had that up the sleeve.
They've been had it up the sleeve. They just was like, if they go to 18 games, should they have another bye week?
They need another bye week. I think they need it now, let alone 18 weeks. And I think maybe push the season back instead of up. So it's going into February. Maybe you go into March. That might allow you to play Super Bowl in some of these other places that you can't play in February. I don't know. But essentially, you adding at least 2 weeks to the season. And I don't know if that means you remove another preseason game and then do it that way. I don't really know what that means, but they was working on this for a minute.
Yeah.
And the players will be with it because they don't get paid for the preseason, but they do get paid for regular season. So the player's not going to veto this joint. So it's pretty much going to be a done deal.
Plus, they slow walked it there anyway. So it ain't like, you know, when they first were talking about going to 18-game season, that joint was like, oh, no. Yeah. But then they went to 17. Now they done walked it. Now they seeing the bread go up. They saying the NBA players get more bread because of the TV contract. They're like, oh, there's more bread out there. All right. We could play one more game. But, you know, player safety is always a concern because of the game, just the physicality of it. But, you know, we know the helmet collision joint is causing CTE, but Bama's is still out there, dog. They signing the waivers now. So you can't, I think like if you're a player that's coming in the league in the past, like, I would say like 5 years, or they might have got all their players to sign now, but it's really, you can't sue the league now for CTE. They got them waiver contracts. You agreed to play.
This is where government
knowing the risk
and be able to say, like, if Bama's get injured or something from this working environment, regardless of what your CBA says, there's still a standard. But of course, Bama's be focused on the wrong stuff. But
yeah,
you shouldn't even be able to sign a waiver like clearing Bama's of being able to injure you or have you go off and then start murking Bama's and doing stuff like not the murking stuff, but AB wilding, you know what I mean? Like basically threw away his probably last 5 years in his prime. It's just, there got to be some standard in the working environment.
The breadsticks, dog. That's the standard everybody rock by.
About to get worse.
Yeah.
When Tupac win this election, dog, it's about to be over for the working man. It's about to be over.
You're right. Burrow, is he injury prone?
Of course he is.
I mean, Burrow is good, but the injuries have like just, I don't know. Will he? What was the dude who played for the Colts that ended up retiring early?
Andrew Luck.
Did we see a situation like that with Burrow? If he get injured again?
I don't think so, because Luck came from privilege, and I don't believe that's where Burrow come from. I think he come from like a small town in Ohio where he actually aligns. I've seen a lot of his political views with those like the have-nots. So I just feel like his view of kind of the world and like his approach to it is very different from what Andrew Luck's was. Like Andrew Luck pops already had the bread. Like he was going to be good one way or another. And I just feel like people that come from those opposite ends of the spectrum just view that very differently. So I don't see it as he'll just walk away and just like, oh, what am I going to do next? I think not to say Andrew Luck didn't appreciate or value like the position he was in, but I just feel like the way Burrow values it and views that position, I don't think it's something he's just going to throw away. Like, it's just like, oh, I'll just like, what am I going to do next kind of sort of situation. I just don't see it that way. And I don't know that it was injuries really that was the main driver of Andrew Luck walking away. I thought he just really didn't like, it's something I could or could not do. Yeah, like.
Yeah, maybe. Skip Bayless leaving FS1 undisputed at the end of the summer. Yeah, bro, I didn't even know like I haven't watched that joint.
When Shannon left, so did the viewership, though. No, and this is where the ego bites you in your ass. Like if he would have left well enough alone, Shannon would probably still be right there.
I know he just had to poke the bear. He went try to slander more.
WME. Like, put your glasses back on. He had to pull a rank. Now would it be real crazy if Shannon go back over there once he goes for the takeover?
Real talk. Because you know how it is. The dollars, they don't care about anything else but the dollar.
They need somebody to say
they might have offered him on the back end, like, hey, we get him out of here. They probably asked him to come back, and he said, yeah, the only way I could come back is if he gone. He probably said something like that. They're like, oh, okay. And they probably thought about it. Months passed, and they're like, let's just do it. Because it's when it comes to like ratings and TV, it's a trickle down effect. If that program and all the people who work on the program, like it doesn't get the ratings, then you looking at it about like what we need him for. Like we got all these people, like what we need all these people for. This program is not doing nothing.
Right.
So you kind of needed to work. You needed to, the numbers to be there. You see Pat McAfee, he do whatever and say whatever he want. That joint there, it ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere.
Because Pat be getting the ratings, dog. Yeah, bro. Anything else?
Training camp starting this week. Rookies reporting.
Jaden Daniels.
Rookie of the year.
My MVP. Rookie of the year. Stamp it. Go ahead put 500 on it. It's guaranteed to cash out. Guaranteed. I've never been so sure in my life. When we get to next year, because I was talking about man Ben, shout out Ben. We were talking about like evaluations. And I realized though, a lot of people don't know how to evaluate nothing.
They can't evaluate their own life, let alone a quarterback. They can't evaluate their wife, their kids, or nothing.
No, even some of the people online that be doing the evaluations, they don't know what they're looking at. It's
clear when you look at every year how they have certain guys that is supposed to be great and then they don't be great and nobody says anything. They don't go back and reevaluate or even discuss how they came to what they came to and how it's different from what actually happened. It's just one of those things where it's like people can just do it. They can get clicks, they can get ratings, and there's no accountability in the evaluation space at all.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, we want to try to put a change to that. Probably put a change to that. But it's going, when it pan out again this year, just like we said it was going to pan out, then we'll be back again showing y'all arguing,
telling you why the white guy's evaluation was right, and then when it's not right, then it's ghost town.
But before they get to there, you know what they like to say. Jeff used to say this on the show all the time. Like it's too early. It's his first season. It's like all these excuses. When we know right away, we be like, dog, we don't need to see anymore. Like how much more you need to see? Games. I need 3 seasons. You got to give him time. Zach Wilson, you got to give him time to see if he. No, I don't need to see.
I need to see 2 games. Really, I only need to see 1 quarter. Let's say the Bama got 10 throws. That's really all you need to see to be able to tell. You don't have to be able to tell if a Bama going to be Hall of Fame or not, but if he could play in the league. And certain guys, this dude is not going to be in the league. It doesn't take that long at all. Certain dudes I turn on, I might watch 10, 15. I'm like, oh, no, it's no point in even watching the rest of this joint. No contest. Then certain dudes, you could turn it on, you watch 3, 4 throws, like, it makes you want to watch or need to watch more because you can see, oh, this dude got it.
Or something there.
Right.
That you need, you be like, oh, there's something here. Then you're like, oh, okay,
he got the tools. Pause.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it is what it is. We're going to keep being right. They're going to keep doing what they do.
No, Tiger, US Open this week, start tomorrow. Kenny, they asked him if he retiring. The Bama slandered report, like, yeah, like, bro, I won this joint before. I retire when I'm ready to retire, like, fall back. Kenny, do he got one left does he got anything left in the tank, Ern?
He finished without the snow bunnies.
You said my man got to be in a bunny crisis in order to play, like.
You need the ugly snow bunnies for him to function correctly on the golf course, though. When he try to live right, it don't work. He need the ugly joints, bartending and waiting the tables.
He got the travel lodge joint. He need the travel lodge joint.
The Glen Burnie joint, though. That's what you need.
You said that joint get his mind right.
The Severna Park, that's what he needs.
The Dundalk bunny.
Without them joints,
he just regular.
Enough.
That's a Super Bowl. Yeah, he need to be giving him all his life. Like let him stay in his house and everything. He
He
need
got
to
to be
let him
sneaking
drive.
like he
Yeah,
married. Like the whole operation like fueled the Bama. Like
yeah,
he need to be sneaking around. Like dog, that's what he need.
yeah. Because that Jay gave him laser focus, like to just, I don't know, bro. Yeah, Tiger, he out there, so that's half the battle. I mean, I think in the Masters he played okay for a day and a half, and then he just fell out the group. My if I gotta pick a winner for the U.S. Open, I got two, but I'm going with Bryson because Bryson do one thing that I feel like a lot of the other golfers don't have in their bag. The Bama is super long off the tee. Like he hitting 300 plus,
Paul.
like crushing the drain out there. And then he just mitigate everything else. So like that's how he gets his edge. He like blast shots out the drain. And I seen Bryson, he was doing the like, so they had people who play golf. They call them the longest driver, like competitions, where it's just Bama's just trying to drive the bar as far as they can. This Bama Bryson be training with them. So it's like he's gotten an edge in the sake of like distance wise, and then he just cleaned up all the rest of his game, like his short game, his wedge game, like it's solid, but like he gets his edge from the tee box. So I feel like this course lends to that. So I'm gonna go with Bryson, and then of course Scotty, like he's consistent. Bama like is just good every time. Right now they got him as the favorite to win the drain. I'm tired of picking him as the favorite because golf is just so hard to just maintain dominance at the top. That's why Tiger is the go-to golf, because for as long as he dominated the drink, it's literally like a fairy tale, dog. Like he had like a Marvel book, a Marvel character, like to dominate as long as he dominated. So I just don't think Scotty will be able to. I mean, he has the ability to win, but I just don't know if he's gonna win. So I'm gonna rock with Bryson, and then Scotty's my number two, and then Tiger. I feel like he'll play the first 2 days and be in a mix, but then he'll start to fade away as the weekend goes on. Because the thing that made Tiger like problematic was that he would be in it at the end, and the pressure of him being in it at the end would have everybody else shook. But now nobody's scared of him, dog. The boogeyman syndrome gone. He just a regular dude out there. But we're gonna see, man. It starts tomorrow. They got all the like driving range coverage and stuff out there today, but we gonna peep that joint. You got NCAA? You been playing that joint, Aaron?
That joint is trash. I don't even play video games, but twice a year when Madden come out, and then when the baseball joint come out, I download the joints and play. I paid the $100 to get the deluxe version, which you get 3 days early, which was yesterday. Downloaded the joint downloaded like 15 minutes. So 5 minutes into the joint, all they did was take Madden, put college uniforms on that joint, and change the names of the Bamas and put that joint out. They hadn't even finished developing the joint yet. They had like the little default inserts they had and stuff in the programming joint for the like starting the season in the franchise and all. I'm like, dog, this joint is trash. I lasted all of 10 minutes, turned that joint off, and it's a wrap.
No, Wade Bammers was hyping it. They were like, "Oh, this joint is great." I'm like, do I want to invest in a console? Give me a video game, dog. Just play that joint for the next 3 days. And then I was waiting for the verdict. If Babs would have came back like, "Yeah, this joint's so busy," I might have made that purchase, though. But hearing this, I'm a reserve. Wait,
now that's the gameplay. I'm sure all of the features is built into like the recruiting, because that's the thing that's really different from NFL football. So probably got the recruiting, the NIL, all that kind of stuff. But I ain't even making that far, dog. The joint is literally the same game. So I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna fall back. Follow us at OSS988 Other Side of Sports. Shout out to Cal Sankin. Shout out to Kicking It with G-Band, Sports Talk Tasha, Lance J, my man Wes, Daryl, Chris, everybody who rock with us heavy. And we out.